The votes have been tallied, and the countdown starts now. Number 5, which has us looping back to the Lone Star State, and the dish that tops the list for many barbecue fans. Good old-fashioned Texas beef brisket at Pinkerton's in Houston.
This is the oldest of school barbecue. This is no electricity, no gas, just a guy and a shovel up all night moving coals around.
Coming in hot in the number 5 spot is Pinkerton's textbook take on one of the classics, Texas beef brisket.
We start out with a super prime product, comes out of a ranch in Kansas. This is the gold standard of brisket. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna trim.
And what's the seasoning sitch?
In Texas, it's salt and pepper only. It's a Dalmatian style rub. It's the key and one of the trademarks of Texas barbecue. Do not go light on the pepper. The interaction of the salt with the pepper and the fat on top of the brisket is what creates that bark.
The bark on brisket is what makes really good barbecue shine.
We cook it in 2 stages. First, the 12 hours, completely unwrapped. The second, 6 hours, wrapped up, bathing in its own juice.
We're not like slathering this brisket in sauce. We're not covering anything up. They've done this brisket so well. The juice of the brisket is your sauce.
18 low, slow hours later, Grant unswaddles that beefy beauty and breaks out his good knife.
Slicing through brisket is very, it's sensual.
Hey, baby. Now, I try to live my life clean, but make me want to do bad things.
That's some damn good barbecue. Pinkerton's prime brisket. It's gonna be the lowest and slowest you'll find anywhere in Texas.
At number 4, we're shaking things up and heading north to Bark Barbecue in Brooklyn, New York. Barbecue in New York? Just trust us on this one.
Guess what? This is the city of food, so yes, we have some of the best barbecue.
This one-of-a-kind creation in our number 4 spot draws on Pitmaster Ruben Santana's Dominican roots.
Chicharrones is basically a finger food in the Dominican Republic. Over here in Bark, we've turned it into more of a main protein. It's something that I'm very, very, very proud of.
Oh, I love chicharron.
I feel like I'm composed of 90% pork fat because I grew up on chicharrones.
The bold combination of spices in Bark's Latin-infused barbecue helped secure their spot in our top 5.
Imported oregano, kosher salt, smoked paprika, a little bit of granulated onion, and then we have cumin. Those are heavy on the Dominican spices. Now we're gonna bring in the Texas.
Ruben invokes the Lone Star State in the form of black pepper and dark chili powder.
This gives it a little bit more of a kick.
Such a beautiful marriage between these classic Dominican spices and also classic Texas style barbecue.
Now that the spices are kicking, let's rub some belly.
Great thing about pork belly, it's basically the right amount of fat, the right amount of meats combined in every bite, and that's what makes it so special.
So this is naranja agria, which is sour orange. Adds a little citrus note, a little bit of sweetness, and also a little bit of color. We're Dominican, so we season heavy. Do not be shy. We're gonna throw it on the smoker for a good 6 hours.
They definitely deserve to be in the top 5 because they're doing something different.
These smokers are actually oil tanks, modified to be an offset smoker.
Yo, fam, guess who's back? So fresh.
The pork belly travels from a smoker in Queens to the heart of Dumbo, Brooklyn, and Bark's stall in the Time Out Market, where it's sliced and dropped in the deep fryer.
What's not good in a deep fryer?
Everybody on the block go.
Not only is it already delicious on its own, he's serving it with this salsa verde that you could literally take a bath in. It's so good.
We're about as far from the barbecue belt as you can be in downtown Los Angeles.
It's time for the showdown, baby.
LA has long been regarded as a barbecue desert. We are not Memphis, we're not Texas, we're not Carolinas. But now we have a fighting chance because of Moo's Barbecue.
Moo's is the brainchild of proud mom and pop Michelle and Andrew Munoz, who turned their backyard barbecue into a Michelin-recognized restaurant known for Texas-style Q.
This whole thing started in the backyard of our home here in Los Angeles.
They're like the perfect barbecue couple.
High school sweethearts taught themselves how to make Austin-style barbecue, started posting food content, then shifted to a pop-up.
Fell in love with the craft. We thought, hey, let's invite complete strangers over to try this at the house. We risked it for the brisket, and it was worth it.
So the dish that landed this barbecue joint on the barbecue top 10 is the sloppy moo.
Man, that sandwich, I dream about that sandwich sometimes.
It is a 2-day rub brisket. It is a barbecue experience between 2 buns.
Sounds delicious. Let's get moving and make one.
So we have here a nice juicy brisket.
Beautiful. But what makes this brisket Texas style?
Brisket first is dry rubbed with a really good amount of black pepper. And then it's smoked for 14 to 16 hours over white oak. And what that does is it seals in an amazing bark. But inside that bark is that kind of beautiful pink smoke effect. And it's just fall apart tender.
This is how LA does Texas-style brisket.
The thick slices of brisket with a tender, melty fat, fire.
Nice and tender, it moves around, but it doesn't really break on you. So that's a good indication it was properly cooked and rested, and when you're ready to eat it, it should just pull right apart. Let's build that sloppy moo.
The base is a soft but sturdy sesame seed potato bun. Next comes the sausage.
It has a great snap to it. Just combining jalapeno and cheddar is just a perfect match.
The sloppy moo gets half a link's worth of sausage, stacked nice and high with that juicy brisket before it's drenched in Moo's ketchup-based barbecue sauce.
It has some sweetness, but definitely has some heat to back it up on the back end.
The sandwich itself is structured so well because all those pickled onions and pickles cut through all that richness and fattiness of the brisket.
Number 2 on our top 10 barbecue countdown has us going hog wild. We're off to Greenville, North Carolina for whole hog barbecue with Sam Jones. A pitmaster with a legendary lineage.
Sam Jones is a dear friend of mine, and I put him up there with the best pitmasters in the country.
Eastern North Carolina is special on the barbecue trail because of what they specialize in, which is whole hog barbecue. This is a family that's been cooking barbecue for generations. You feel like you're in the presence of legends. You feel it when you drive into the parking lot. You smell it.
If you pull up to a barbecue restaurant and you don't smell smoke, I'd just keep driving if I were you. This right here is where all the magic happens.
When you are cooking food that is simply animal, salt, smoke, heat, and time, you cannot hide a mistake.
We are now at the probably 14-hour mark. That neighborhood this pig's been on since yesterday afternoon.
After removing the heat shield, the hog gets an additional 45-minute sauna to give the skin an extra crispy crunch.
It's golden brown. It's almost the consistency of a thick potato chip. When you put it in your mouth, you'll understand why God loves you. Well, you hear that crunch? That lets us know we did do a good job. You don't want to have too much skin in one bite, not enough in the next bite.
Crispy pork skin chicharron bits with all of that flavor that it absorbs from the smoke creates a mouthfeel and an aroma that is not replicatable.
The chopped pork is lightly seasoned with salt, pepper, a little hot sauce, and the magic ingredient that gives Eastern Carolina barbecue its unique twang, apple cider vinegar.
When you have rich, fatty pork, you need the acidity to cut some of that, right? That vinegar sauce is so critical to Sam Jones's style. He's a traditionalist in that way.
It basically is going to enhance the natural flavor of the pork. You don't spend 16 hours cooking a hog to mask it in a barbecue sauce. If you like Eastern North Carolina barbecue, that right there will make your day.
The results are in, and if you've got beef, our expert panel wants all the smoke.
Are we sure about that?
I don't know. Trust us, you don't want to mess with a grand champion of Food Network's Top 10 barbecue.
Of course. I mean, honestly, this is a given to me.
Proving once and for all that Texas barbecue isn't just bigger, it's better too.
#1 on our top 10 barbecue countdown.
This is the beef rib at Terry Black's Barbecue in Texas.
We're doing a barbecue competition. This is Texas. Everything in Texas is about the beef. This beef rib is #1.
I did rank it #1. Thank you very much. I ranked it #1 because it's pure perfection.
The Black family in Texas has been around for generations, and they are kind of like a royal family when it comes to Texas barbecue.
Twin pitmasters Mike and Mark Black proudly carry on their family's barbecue legacy here in Austin.
1 pound? Yeah. You know, barbecue's in our blood. We've been doing this our whole lives.
A beef rib is basically brisket on a stick, or brisket on like the biggest bone you've ever seen in your life.
I'm a California girl who loves an avocado toast and a green smoothie. I also love me a beautifully smoked beef rib. And the place that does the best beef rib, in my opinion, is Terry Black's.
Boom!
You done already beat the rest. What's one more round? You still the best.
Dino ribs, as we call them. The bark on these ribs is insane.
You see that perfectly pink, rosy edge from where the meat has been smoked, and then the meat inside has this unctuous, tender, like the collagen, the fat, everything is like, it just shakes off the bone.
This is like barbecue at its finest.
Surprisingly, ribs this stupendous don't require much fuss. Just a quick coat of mustard vinegar mix, plenty of salt and pepper, then it's off to the smoke show.
So we got 5 1,000-gallon smokers, and they're loaded up daily. We cook 24/7. The fires never go out.
The results are rib-diculous.
Smoking hot like fire, fire. Who said don't really care when I get in there? I'm gonna take it higher.
They're salty, they're peppery, they're savory, and they're delicious. Giant beef ribs, Terry Black's barbecue style.